What's going on, guys? Okay, we're heading into week 3 of our quarantine here. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's family's doing well. It looks like things are changing at a rapid pace every day. Don't know what tomorrow holds, but for now we'll keep on with the keep on. Okay. I guess now it's check-in time. I would really like to hear from you guys about how these are going for you, what kind of schedule you're doing, how you're doing it with somebody, what you choose to do and when you do it. All right. Just I put my email on the bottom of here. Just drop me a line. Say, hey, I'm doing well. I've tried it. I've done this. I've done that. Just something to hear from you. I want it from individuals. Don't one person don't check in for 30 people. Okay. I want to kind of hold you guys accountable for checking in with this thing and make sure you guys are trying to keep up with this program that we're putting out for you. I think it's very good. This is a platform we're going to use a lot and do other things with. So I want you to get used to logging into this and using this as a resource. So make sure you guys check in with me. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing, how these are going for you. Okay, don't got to be long. Just something to know. Hey, Coach Henner, I'm tuned in and I'm aware of what's going on. I would love to hear at least that much from you. Okay, guys, this week's program is about I got lower body right now. Coach Kendall did upper body yesterday, so I have lower body today. And then again, what you do today is what you're going to do Thursday. So I incorporated some plyos this week into your lower body routine to get more of the heart rate moving, more of the bounding movements for my athletes to learn how to move. Like you always say, you grow it and then you learn how to move what you got. So this is going to be more of a still strengthening, but the plyos as well. And I also got this video is incorporated with girls because I work with a lot of girls. Sorry guys, the girls usually as a whole work harder than guys. It's just individual guys work hard, but girls as a whole do a great job of getting these workouts in, and their attention to detail is really good. So enjoy these videos. Any questions, hit me up on my email, bottom of the screen here, and enjoy this, and we'll continue to do this as needed. Any questions, hit me up. I'm here for you all the time. I answer all my emails. So any questions, hit me up. But for now, enjoy the videos and hope you get out of this what you need to. All right. Overhead squat. On this one, you want to keep your hands up over your head as high as possible. As you squat down, make sure your arms stay above your head, sitting back on your heels, thrusting your hip forward as you stand up. I'm going to give you a couple different options and ways how to do this as in a couple of these videos. So the next one you're going to see come up is we're going to drop from 2 jugs down to 1 jug, following the same steps here. Up over your head, sitting back on your heels, arms stay straight. Notice her feet here that I'm going to correct and ask her to straighten them out here so that you can get a better angle sitting back on your heels. Make sure you finish every squat. Squat jumps here. You want to come up through your feet, up off the floor, land with your knees bent. Don't land with your feet very hard. Land as soft as possible. Always sitting back on your heels, finishing the squat. Jump as high as you can. Another variation, just 1 jug right under your chin. Make sure your elbows come down on top of your knees and explode up, landing deep and landing soft. Make sure your back is straight. Single leg deadlift here. Very good exercise. Make sure you stand tall after every one. Pull your knee up to your waist. When you reach, have a slight bend in your knee and you want to go from the waist. This is not a squat. You want to tilt from the waist with your back flat. Then as you stand up, pull your knee up to your waist there. And what you want to do is make sure everything aligns you when you reach down to the floor. Your chest should be parallel to the floor, going from your hip. This is the one that's going to get the hamstring and the deadlift area here. On the next variation that you're going to see here, all I'm going to do is remove the 2 jugs and we're going to go down to the 1 jug. Everything else remains the same. You're going to hold it with 2 hands. You're going to reach down over your toe and then back up to standing. And this one you can plant your foot down. Reach down to your toe, back up to standing. Making sure the leg that you're using, that leg is, you don't have to have it locked, but I do want a nice little soft knee bend so you stay in the hamstring. still keeping your back parallel to the floor. A single leg squat here, a pistol squat, whatever you want to call it here. So basically you're coming up, sitting on the chair, one leg in the air, coming up on the other one, sitting back down on your heel as you come down. She's in a chair here, and I put the pillow down to elevate her length because you want your knee right at 90. So I don't know what level you're going to use, but you want to get your knee right at 90. The next one coming up is a below 90 deadlift here. And this one's really, really tough. She did a good job here. This one's tough, as tall as she is. It's firing up through the hip here, standing up as much as you can. This one's really, really tough here. Just make sure you stay focused. Take your time with this one. This is a very good one, but take your time with it, and the better you get with it. These are split jumps here, or split squat jumps. Make sure your back is straight. The jug is under your chin. You can also hold them down to your side. When you jump, make sure you switch in the air, land on both feet at the same time. You don't want to stagger and land on one, then the other. Drop your back knee to the ground. Jump. This is a variation of the same thing, just with no jug. Switch in the air, dropping your knee down. Either one of these is just fine, but you can advance yourself if you want to. Forward lunge with a rotation. You're going to step out there as far as you can with your back straight, dropping your back knee to the ground about a ½ inch. Once you get out there, you're going to rotate around your waist with a tall straight back. Rotate around your waist, turning as far as you can in both directions from a big long stride. Should be tough to push back to standing when you stand up out of this stride here. Lateral step ups here. You're going to put your opposite leg in the chair. As you stand up, lift your leg up to the waist, and you're going to raise your knee up, get your balance point, and then step off. Land with your knee bent. You want a soft landing. You don't want to land with stiff legs. That's landed on joints. You want to land on muscle. Keep the jug under your chin. Get your nice balance point up top, and come down really, really soft. Any level of height you want to use here is fine. I just got chair level, but you can go lower or higher as needed. Lateral jumps, lateral hops, or skaters. On this one here, make sure you jump from one foot to the other with your knees bent, and make sure you get 2 hands down on the ground. That's going to secure that you're landing on muscle and you're not too tall. 2 hands down, bound to the other side, and you can touch the foot down if you want to. The next one is just a variation of the same exercise, but more of an advancement. As she comes in here, she's landed on one leg. The other leg cannot touch. She's bouncing from side to side to a touch. And as you can see here, once you stay down, much more effective. So jumping into the squat with a soft catch and then bounding to the other side. Single leg hip bridge from an elevated position. You want to put your foot in a chair or whatever you have, and you want to make sure you come up through the hip, pushing through your heel. Very important, you push through your heel on this exercise and finish. Go as high as you can. This is just the same thing, just a little bit of weight. You can put the jug over your waist and you can go from there. But this exact same exercise. This is a side toe touch or side V up. Key point here is make sure your right arm is straight, or the arm you're laying on is straight, and you're sitting back on your hip. And as you come up, you want to bring your hand up to your feet and try to keep your legs as straight as possible. They're going to be in front of you just a little bit. That's fine, but make sure you get a big range from the top and finish up at your feet. So this is basically what I call a full sit-up or a spine roll sit-up. So you're going all the way to your shoulders, coming up all the way up through your lower back. As you go down, your lower back hits the floor first, and then you're going to roll up to your shoulders. The first move off the floor, your shoulders come up, spine roll up through your lower back. You can put your hands behind your head or your hands over your chest. It's just two variations of the same exercise. You want to make this more difficult, put the jug under your chin or at your chest with your feet straight, heels on the floor. These are heel touches with your feet flat on the floor, your knees and your feet close. And you want to come up in a crunch and then reach around the side of your body and touch your heels with your fingers. The further away your feet are, the harder this exercise is.